Today we are going to add fractions and subtract fractions. Let's begin with the problem 1 2/3 plus 2/3. What is the sum, the answer to this problem? Well, we can see that this problem has a mixed number and proper fractions. Pause the video and talk about what these words mean. You may have said that a mixed number is a whole number and a fraction put together. They are both proper fractions because the numerators are smaller than the denominators, and we have written them in the simplest form. Go ahead and now use your fraction tiles to build this problem. I can see I'm going to need some wholes. I need at least one whole, maybe another whole, and I'm going to need the thirds in this problem, so I have my thirds out. Go ahead and use those tiles or your strips, your fraction strips, to build this problem. Pause the video now. Let's see how you did. I know I need 1 2/3, so I have 1 2/3. And I'm going to add 2 more thirds to that. So I know I'm going to need 2 more thirds. But what do I do with this? How do I show what is the sum or the answer to this problem? Well, let's see if I can simplify anything. I know if I have these 3 thirds, that's equivalent or equal to another third. So I can easily trade those out for 2 1/3. I could do it this way. I could do it long way, whichever way you want to show it. So today's answer is 2 1/3. Writing it as a mixed number or proper fraction is how we want to show the answers to our sums. Now let's subtract some fractions. Again, we have a mixed number and a proper fraction. Both are proper fractions. And just like when we were adding, I want you to simplify or trade out to make it a simpler way to write the fraction. So I can see I'm going to need some wholes. And this time I don't need thirds, I need fourths. Go ahead and get your tools out and build this problem. Notice this is not the sum, it is the difference. When we subtract, we find the difference or answer to a subtraction problem. Pause the video and give it a go. Okay, well I know I have 2 1/4, so there's my 2 wholes and my 1/4. How can I take away 3/4? I only have 1/4 here. What can I do to take away more fourths? I'm going to have to trade out. How would you trade out? If you've already done it, talk to a partner about how you did it. If you haven't done it yet, talk about how you may trade out to be able to take away 3/4. Okay, well I know that 4/4 is the same or equivalent to 1 whole. So I can take this one away for 4/4 and I still have 2 wholes and 1/4. That's still the same as if this were here. It's the same amount. So now, can I take away 3/4? Well, 1, 2, 3. I have 1 2/4 left. How could I simplify this problem? Is there a simpler way or a trade I could make for the 2/4 to make it less tiles? Are you thinking a half? If I look, the half is equal to or equivalent to 2/4. So I can trade that out to simplify my fraction. And then I know that 2 1/4 take away 3/4 is equivalent to 1 1/2. It was also equivalent to 1 2/4, but I know that if I'm simplifying, 1 1/2 is the simplest proper fraction and mixed number.